don't even know how to talk into a microphone, yo.
This is main thing in a podcast.
Oh, the trash. This is the Janky podcast. Thanks for joining me here today at the Conversation Station. This is PopTart's Conversation Station. That's what this is all about. And help me, son. Who's my guest today?
Joseph Cancilla, owner, founder, CEO.
Cancilla.
Yeah.
And he's the owner and the founder of
Hana Studio Entertainment.
Hana Studio
He's Polynesian.
Entertainment. Because you're like Polynesian, so it's not like you're just, Hana. Because
right.
I've driven through Hana, so you've got a connection to there.
Yeah.
I've been talking to this to Joseph here earlier, and it's been a treat. So I am so happy to be able to turn on my podcast thing, and I don't know, just listen to you some more, man. This has been a blast. What an amazing story you have. What an amazing thing you're doing. I think that's the thing, as we go through life, here I am, fucking old. And fucking old. Jesus, God in heaven, help me. They talk about Methuselah like 500 years. It's like, let me tell you, 60's enough. 60's friggin' enough. But,
I just heard Eric come out of his mouth.
So the idea being, you hear people doing things, and a lot of times it's like, good luck. Good luck. Other times you hear people do things like, oh, fuck, tell me more. And that's where we are today, so you got to tell me more.
Oh, fuck, tell me more, moment.
Want to hear some more about this art? Where do we start? How do we... Yeah. Well,
the circus
not
shows.
Ohana.
No,
Hana Entertainment.
Yep.
So Hana Entertainment has been around how long?
10 years. This is our 10-year mark.
Hey, congrats, man.
Yeah.
And right now it's a Utah-based company, yeah?
Utah and a half. Phoenix is the half.
Okay.
And based in Utah and Phoenix.
So we've got a Polynesian entertainment based out of Utah trying to get its way down to Phoenix.
Yep. That's
Okay.
about what it's looking like right now.
And so you're a fire performer, but you're also trying to do more event planning and work at that level.
Yeah, more custom production. Designing
Which has you
custom shows.
spinning less
Yeah.
and schlepping more.
Schlepping, yes. Lots of that.
Which one are you liking more? I know one of them has better reward potential, right? Or
yeah.
I don't know if that's the right word.
I have to pace myself with my body because the more I spin, it just takes a toll. So it's been a really nice balance being able to just kind of be in the producer type of role and just be able to direct, make sure everything gets done well. But it's always hard when I'm having to do that role and perform because it's.
But you're telling me spinning, your art takes a toll, and I'm like, yeah, but isn't that a toll? Like, I'm a dude who performs in adult videos. That takes a toll.
Not that kind of toll.
No, not that kind of toll, but still, I mean, what are the tolls that you're dealing with?
Just body pain.
The rigorous workout schedule?
Yeah, work. Like recovery time. The more shows we do, the more everything hurts. So it's just body recovery. No, not burns. Just overuse, repetition.
Spinning.
Yeah.
Repetition. Gotcha. Damn, that sucks.
It's like tendonitis on both sides.
Well, yeah, that's you figured all those fucking pickleballers down there at the park in the mornings and stuff like that, right?
Yep.
They're not doing that, and they're like, oh.
Yep.
But I guess it would still happen, yeah, if you're doing those things. I got to be careful not to try to reenact spinning because the last thing I want to do is ever have it live with me going.
Most people do this. They're spinning a stick.
So spinning, it's big, it's great. I could spin. I suppose if something was in my hands right now, they'd be spinning.
Good one.
All right, so that art. Now you've done that. You were saying at Burning Man
Yeah.
in 2019.
2019. Yep.
Tell me about that. That was what month of 2008? November?
August.
August. Whew, that's right, Black Rock in August. So, dumb motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's crazy out there. It gets intense. They go hard for a whole week, and then we're supposed to perform at the very end. Yeah, I had hardly anything left, and I don't bicycle very often. I do more now than I used to, but back then I went from not a whole lot of bicycling to having to use a bicycle to get everywhere.
That's
And my legs were so shot by day 4.
yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy out there. That was a good time. Gotta
So
focus
you
on
didn't do
real
any
stuff.
performing before the burn. You just
Little
kinda-
stuff.
just little shit
like around camp, and
in your camp.
there was a camp. We were camping with the
Was
Hawaii
your camp like the house of an orgy or anything like
crew.
that?
No,
or
that was the camp next door.
Oh, so you had access to that. See, I feel fucking ripped off, man. I go to one of these goddamn things. I can't find that, or they're like closing the shop up. Like, well, that tent's closed. That tent's closed.
They're throwing buckets of fucking pine all on the ground.
I get to remember that scene in Deadpool where he said, "They go, they didn't have the fucking budget to put in anybody else," and behind them they're like shutting the door. That was me at fucking Saguaro, man. It's like, where's all the sexy hot babes?
Nope.
Run away like cockroaches in the light.
Flipped on, yeah.
No. All right, I digress from the story. So, just had some fun performing, but you were trying to just take the scene in for.
For most of it,
So you were tripping for 4 days straight,
no.
drunk for 4 days straight.
And tried not to be.
Okay, so a little bit of alcohol for 4 days
I learned
straight.
my lesson on the first and second day.
That's
Yeah.
never a good start to that.
Yeah, but then you spend the third and
On
fourth.
day 2.
You're still learning on day 3 and 4. Yeah,
Dude, payoff's the next 4 days.
you pay for it. Yeah. Ooh, okay. So that's a tough camping experience. So you've got a hard camping story that starts with alcohol and ends with no alcohol.
Yes. I went back to weed and stuck
And
to that.
okay, sticking with weed though, weed keeps it kind of
Yes.
level
That's
generally the
what I
whole
needed.
time. Yeah. LSD. You see I'm one of those who I go to like Burning Man and it was like LSD please, I need it, and it's just like let's see if we can keep this going the whole time. No, no,
Doesn't work that way.
no. After about hour 20,
Must sleep.
you're in your tent. You ain't sleeping.
Staring. Not
This
there.
place is a grist.
There's nothing real.
All right, so then the burn happens, and you guys that was a scene. You got a video of that.
Yes.
Is that
Yep, we do have
on your?
that one.
No, is it on your website?
That one's not. We just have photos.
Okay.
We didn't get any kind of professional videos, just videos on our phones and just of that memory. But next time, I would love to get someone there
Oh, okay.
to capture
I see.
something like that.
Mm-hmm. So you may go back if you have the opportunity to maybe pull off more of a haunted circus.
I don't know if that.
How
would be
big?
a
How
haunted
big would you
circus.
go? Would you do your own burn?
No, but I would perform around it again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cool. All right, so that's the Burning Man experience. So what is basically then? What do you market yourself as? Because you can't be all things to all people, right? And I can sit here and talk about, oh, this guy does, and I could talk to 10 people and sell 10 people 10 different yous. And then you'd be saying, fuck Sean McCoy 10 different ways, man.
That's what it really is.
Oh, yeah. God damn it, I told him I did this. Why is he saying we do these things? That's illegal. We don't fucking do... Poor Lily. What fire tricks can you do with my dog right now? What if we lit her? No, I'm just
That would
joking.
inhumane or animal. What is it? Cruelty.
What is it?
What is it called?
Oh, what if the dog asked for it? Because this one here, she been asking for it. All right. So as I was saying, what is kind of the package deal? I mean, what's your basic turnaround that you want to see for Hana Entertainment?
I think keeping it custom and just doing a whole lot of private events where we can, private corporate events, private events.
So do you see these private events as you basically retooling? Like you say, some people, some of your performers, they're kind of like, hey, just put the song on, let me do my thing. That's kind of my thing. So it's a collection of a multi-part exhibit, if you will. Yeah,
those are called acts.
Acts, multi-act.
And there's a certain amount of acts that make
almost
up like a 60-minute
circus.
performance. Yeah, like the circus.
Okay, so you're looking to sell the circus each time.
It's a traveling circus.
A traveling,
It's a traveling fire circus. So, yeah, if we can create unique custom experiences and pop it up, bring it to wherever they're at, and be able to create custom production on the spot.
So what's the difference when you say you've got, as you said so succinctly, a traveling fire circus? But traveling fire circus shows up here and they perform, and then they come here and they perform, and you're saying they're two unique experiences.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that any experience is ever the same.
Well, I mean, not like in the sense of two of these performers aren't in this show, it's a different two, and they've got two different things that they
can be swapped out.
Or is it so swap out of performers? Okay.
Yeah,
but it's not like a whole different, like, clothing.
Yeah, the clothing changes for everything. The one we did in Park City during Christmas, it was a fire and ice theme, and they were opening a brand new country club, and so we were wearing all white clothes, and our faces were all blue and sparkled out. It looked like we were really cold. And so we were the ice people, but we were spitting fire.
Yeah, from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Just
how it turned out.
That would be cool.
Yep. Everything changes. But the most that we can do, that we can bring with, like, as creative as we can get, we can make anything. So, I mean, with enough budget, we could pull off pretty crazy
So
productions.
you're looking for opportunities then to work with the event people to try to help them make an even more customized experience for that event.
Yeah, the whole events industry, events like corporate events, all the event planners. Like, we work with lots of those kinds of people. We kind of have a spider web of all the events people all over the place.
Well, you figure like a guitarist or something like that. You book him, you're bringing him in to do his shit. Now he'll do an acoustic version, or if he's part of a bigger band, maybe he'll have the band there. So the different flavors are going to be the different flavors of him doing his thing. But as opposed to that, it sounds like what you're offering is more of a, what's the theme you got going on? What can we take advantage of? Is this the venue where you turn somebody upside down over a toilet and light their crotch on fire? Or is this the event where you sing Disney songs?
Yeah. We've got to know our audience. We've got to know who it is we're performing for.
There will come a day where it's just, come do your thing. Just, that thing we saw. Do that. You're going to wind up doing the same thing.
Sometimes
and then you're going to have to franchise Hana.
Dance, monkey, dance.
Yep, Popo the monkey's going to start. You're going to hear the whip crack.
Get you a little fucking Shriner's hat to put on.
Little organ grinder. That's right. Yeah.
You need a little fire wick on the top of it, though.
I mean, that's probably a good thing, though, in a way. I suppose, not for the overuse of tendons and stuff like that. I mean, it's definitely not the direction of being able to be more of the promoter and assembler and this sort of thing. Or maybe you're able to coordinate these things where it's like, oh, guess what? I'm not in it.
Sometimes.
You could be special requests. See, for you, that adds another 10 grand.
I'm not there yet.
So dragon staffs. I've seen the flaming balls spinning around. I love the one that looks like It's got the Wolverine fingers, you know, with the 5 stationary
the fire
little
fans?
spheres out at the end. That's super cool.
The boy's awesome. Remember that video I showed you of the dude that had it was a dragon staff, but it had chains on the end, and it had those massive cages.
Oh,
that
yes.
created all those freaking sparks, and it was just sitting there spinning.
That's
dude.
hookah charcoal.
It was charcoal, okay.
Yeah. And they
Dude,
use
this
the
was-
hookah kind because they last longer. And it just makes tons and tons of sparks everywhere.
Dude, he was wearing a suit to do it because it was like
Uh-huh.
being in a factory, and it was just dumping
Sparks
sparks
factory.
outside. It's so cool.
Now, do you do any performing in the traditional Polynesian fire dancer sense?
Yeah, that's still a good majority of what I do.
Is that where you kind of got into it and learned it? Was through the whole uncle?
Yep. Yeah, I started Polynesian dancing when I was 3, and then when I was 12, I started to learn the Samoan fire knife dance.
Was it like an Uncle Joe or somebody like
no,
that?
they had someone come in from the islands to train me.
Because isn't that it? It's like an Uncle Joe or something, and then some
Passes it on.
47-syllable long last name.
Yes. Yep.
Well, that's cool to see that whole progression for you. But now you're like performer, one thing, businessman. Got the business.
That's how we've grown the entertainment company. Is my entire background in business. I've applied to entertainment, and that's just everything that I've known. So, just as little, it's dressed up a different way now.
Yeah.
That's the life of an entrepreneur. Just pop up something new and go for it. Build it up. Give it life.
Give it life. That's really a good statement because,
Give it
yeah, you're
life.
talking about, you've brought this performance to life. So you've got this solid performance that is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I should make a
something that
shirt
was
like
brought
that.
to life.
Bring
You
it to
know?
life.
Give it life.
Give it life.
Give it life.
Yeah, because that's what it's about. It's one thing to sit there and say, or talk about, oh, we should have these guys come in and spin fire and stuff like, or put on a show for our event. What can we do to make our event more spectacular? I mean, to be the person who can do that, you made that happen. But now to take it to the next level, you're making it happen for a bunch of other people
Larger
too.
shows, yeah. And we're able to employ a lot of performers, which I really like that part a lot. We're bringing opportunity to people that are a lot of times like starving artists.
Now, aren't they a bunch of shitty millennials who don't show up? Isn't that what you're dealing with?
Sometimes.
Go ahead. Be honest.
Oh, snap! Sometimes.
I am really picky with the people that we bring around us and perform with us, and so, yeah.
So to say, it's still an artist. An artist is an artist, right?
Uh-huh.
All right. Hey, welcome back.
There we go.
Do you say
back.
that in a podcast? We're back.
There you go.
That's right. Yeah. Well,
To finish out the podcast with Joseph, your last words, your last.
actually, you come back to Conversation Station with Pop-Tart. I think that it's not, you got to say something like, we're good. We're good.
We made it.
Man,
We're good.
Joseph is super
No
stoned.
more.
I'm stoned.
We're good.
Beyond stoned at the
Joseph-
moment.
Joseph had me fill the bong stand up for him. Joseph knows not to have Eric fill the bong stand up for him.
I was feeling over.
You know what?
zealous.
You've been medicated.
I'm
You
heavily
have
medicated.
absolutely been medicated here. Yeah. This house is a house of medication.
Got you, bro.
Green
So
medication.
we left. And the first thing, the purpose for leaving was to just go to Circle K
Just grab some drinks
and grab
stuff.
some drinks and this sort of thing. While we were out, we experienced fog,
And
Yes,
heavy rain.
yes.
Actually.
big time fog, and rain,
Well,
which
not
happens
heavy,
like I
heavy
was
rain.
going, oh, everybody pay attention. Once a year. I mean, it's not that often.
Pop-Tart went grandpa on us.
Yeah, you guys got a good
Oh,
grandpa
yeah.
experience. Yeah, from that point, it was full on grandpas. We tried to go to Barrows for pizza.
Barrow's fucking closed.
Yeah, it was
Goddamn Christians.
not
Well,
open
Those Christians were
because
off.
of the Easter
doing-
Bunny.
Peter Cottontail them came to get pizza.
Yeah.
So we went ahead and did the C team at Cold Beer and Cheeseburgers.
Was that your first time there?
Yes.
Thoughts?
It
Well,
was
that's
great.
what I wanted to get to. Was the O lineman? Let's hear it, man. Was
Delicious.
Is that everything you could have wanted?
It kicked my ass.
He finished it though. For the record, he killed the
I
alive.
left
He's
all
making
the
a
crust.
contribution to the Cocker Spaniels of America.
He left a crunchy ass crust.
Yes.
There's some bones. No, but the Juicy Lucy.
That was amazing. I didn't expect it to open and have cheese just spilling out of it. It was amazing. It was glorious.
Okay, we gotta stop talking about it. Oh boy, y'all keep talking.
You know, I guess that, yeah, cold beer cheeseburgers, really, you don't get cheeseburgers like that anywhere else. Those stuffed patty burgers are not on the...
The Pelican, that cafe, that steakhouse.
Yeah.
We had a stuffed burger. We'd stuff it with cheese and mushrooms. Lots of fucking cheese.
And that's kind of it. A mushroom Swiss, mushroom, or some other thing and some cheese. But yeah, this was like, if it was a Juicy Lucy, then that means it was Swiss and what? Pico? Or did you have other shit in there, or was it just cheese?
There's two different kinds of cheese. So it's like white and yellow.
I was thinking of the Juicy, they have one called the
probably
Juicy
mozzarella.
Lucifer.
Or it's probably pepper jack.
No, the Juicy
I think that's
Lucifer is
Lucifer,
pepper jack.
yeah. It's a stuffed
And that
burger
has the
with cheese
pico,
in it,
the spicy shit in it too. Yeah, it's not a Lucy, it's a Lucifer.
Yeah, it's got jalapenos.
It's clever.
Oh, really?
So
But
yeah,
It's a stuffed patty too. Doesn't have grilled cheese for buns. Though. Full on grilled cheese sandwich.